Hey you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically the ham capital of the universe, Smithfield, Virginia. And I'm in front of the Isle of Wight County Museum. This museum here holds several of the greatest ham-related artifacts in the world that we're about to witness. Are you ready? I know I am. Follow me. This pig here is covered with looks like family photos. Oh, and he's a pile of ham. Here it looks like we got a little ham store. Some delicious cheese on the counter. And here's the here are the ham salesmen over here. See those hams hanging up above them. I think that milk may have gone bad. Always excited to push a mystery button. What happened?
Oh, hey folks. Welcome to the country store. You and I were just looking over the new seed catalog.
Well, I was looking at the catalog. Eugene here was helping Harvey and Melvin with their checker game. I'm never sure who wins when all three of you play.
Oh, don't listen to her.
Gum machine. I left out a bunch of pennies, so let's see what happens. Oh, it's out of order. I don't get any gum. Now see, this is what it's all about. You know, small museums should encourage photography and help spread the word in our modern age of social media. I believe this was like an old bank building. Some cool stained glass up there. And here it is, the crown jewel of Smithfield, Virginia. The world's oldest ham. You can see it says Gwaltney's Pet Ham. It's actually got a collar and a tag on it. This right here next to me is Pembroke Gwaltney. You can see he's got the ham right here. The ham itself, it's the oldest edible ham in existence. And Gwaltney here, he found it abandoned in a warehouse. And he felt that it was perfectly preserved, perfectly edible. And so he would travel around the country, which his pet ham, he had a collar, a tag made for it, and it would promote how long that the Smithfield hams would last. If forever. You could eat it forever. And here it sits. It's 1902. It was donated to the museum 1985, and here it still sits. All delicious. As you can see, it's you know, looks a little bit like a mummy's leg, but it can be eaten if you cut a small piece of it and soak it in water, you know, let it soften up. You know, you can make a nice little ham biscuit out of it. I wonder if the museum would let me have a little bite. And for anyone who may doubt that the ham is edible, you know, just think about this. In the Donner Party, maybe not the best comparison, but anyways, in the Donner Party, they actually, before they resorted to, you know, they ate their shoes. You can actually boil shoes into a disgusting paste and eat it. Not delicious, but you know, it'll fill you up. But that's not all. This museum also has the world's largest ham. It is a whole pig's leg and ham. It actually has a hoof still on it. That is a big ham. Now the Gwaltney family wasn't just in the ham business, they're also in the peanut business. And here is another amazing thing, another amazing reason to visit this museum. An 1890s peanut recognized as the world's oldest peanut. Certificate of recognition from Ripley's. There's the ham in a Ripley's cartoon. And here's another world record. It's a piece of the largest ham biscuit in the world. They made it in 2002. There's a little chunk of it left, and it is certified by Ripley's. and Guinness. And this is so cool here. You got the 3D scan to make an exact 3D replica of the world's largest peanut. So, you know, you can touch it and play with it. So cool. Some boats here and some mystery buttons. So that one lights up the boat. Oh, that switches it so the front of the boat lights up. Let's see what this does. Ah, it lights up the back boat. This is like a ham making smokehouse. Shows how ham is actually made. Got some hams hanging from the rafters. An art exhibit on a ham mold. Mold forms on ham during the summer months. Help to protect it from insects. Moldy ham, it's a good thing. Oh, look at that good old ham mold. Smell the different types of smoke. Mace, like pepper spray. This local resident, a Civil War veteran, lost his arm in the Civil War and invented a fork knife to help people with just one arm, and it actually looks like a pretty solid invention. How come we don't see more fork knives? There's a local mascot created to sell ham to upscale customers, so they put a pig in a tuxedo. Pure lard. Here's an interesting ham fact I didn't know. Hams are cured the same method everywhere, but the different bacteria that works to cure the hams creates different flavors in different areas. And that's the ham cam right there. It actually is a 24-hour live feed of the world's oldest ham, so they're always keeping an eye on it in case someone tries to take a bite. There's a pair of Siamese knives right there. Well, look at that. It's a hog scraper. Now, I actually worked in a small museum for a couple years, and the hog scraper demonstration was the only thing they ever trained me to do as far as presenting to school groups. So they'd send me out to do the hog scraper demonstration, and it's used to scrape off all the hair off the pig before they boil it in that pot right there. And you tell the kids that it's to scrape the hair off, and the kids get all grossed out and they don't want to hear about it. And of course, no local museum would be complete without just a little bit of taxidermy. Caw-caw! Oh, they have an archaeology station. I want to see if I can find an old ham. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, a scallop. I wanted a ham. Something's a little off here. I don't think I've seen a single quilt in this museum. Looks like a bank vault. Oh, it's a fallout shelter?
You might be out playing at home when the warning comes.
Interesting.
Then be sure to get into the house fast, or your parents
Telling kids what to do during a bomb
You are
attack.
not close to home when you hear the warning.
Duck and cover. Hide under your desk to stop that nuclear bomb.
If the atom bomb explodes right then, it's a bomb. Duck and cover.
If I was a kid during this period of time, that would scare the living crap out of me.
And Patty covered herself with the coat she was carrying.
You cover yourself with a coat. That's not going to stop a nuclear bomb.
Away when the flash came.
Oh, this is...
They had been at this doorway when the bomb flashed.
Oh,
Paul and Patty would have ducked and covered this way, like this girl.
this is ineffective. I do love that generic drinking
Tony
water.
knows the bomb can explode. He stays down until he is sure the danger is over.
So Tony hides under a guardrail and he's protected from the nuclear bomb?
Protect us when there is danger of
This
the
is
atomic bomb.
madness.
We must obey the civil defense worker. We must know how to duck and cover in the school bus or in any other bus or streetcar. Duck and cover. Don't wait. Duck away from the windows.
Oh, away from the windows, definitely.
Glass may break and fly through the air and cut you.
Yeah, that would definitely be the worst thing that could
Some
happen.
days,
English phone booth is donated to the
county of Isle of Wight here in America from the Isle of Wight in the United Kingdom. Well, Thomas Jefferson, interesting seeing you here in Smithfield, Virginia. Careful, you got a little bit of rainwater pooled up in your hat.
For whatever reason, I'm a little hungry, and I have this strange desire for ham. So let's head into the Smithfield ham shop and see if we can get some legitimate ham. You can see the ham, serious business here. This ham right here, $150. And you can see they're not refrigerated because they have so much salt, they're so preserved that you don't need to refrigerate them. All right, there we go. A country ham sandwich along with some butter beans. That is very good. A lot of people don't really get country ham. First time I had it, I thought it was repulsive. It's very salty, almost burns. It's so salty, but over the years, really developed a taste for it. It's really good. Yeah, you give it more than one try. Trust me. Springfield ham tram? I'm confused. Here's old Ben Franklin, and he's sitting here reading the Constitution, looking at appears to be a pigeon fight. Here's the old Isle of Wight courthouse, and I should point out there is tons of fascinating history in these streets. It's not all of it is ham-based, but you know, an idiot like me comes here and focuses mainly on the history of ancient hams. Here down by the water is another one of the art pigs. They call him Steamboat Swilly. On this site right here, the Smithfield Packing Company was founded in 1936. There are some very important figures in ham history. And this is probably the most spectacular art pig I've seen. They call this the birth of ham. That ham floating in the heavens. It's got pig angels. Whatever going on there. It's just, that is a truly spectacular scene right there. So thank you for joining me on my trip through Smithfield, Virginia, a city with deep roots in the lore of ham. And appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to see other famous hams I've visited, as well as other roadside attractions, museums, and other fun stuff, please check down in the description. I have an interactive map that'll show you all the places I've been, and you can make suggestions on where I need to go next. If you'd like to support the channel, I have a t-shirt shop down in the description, as well as a Patreon page. If you donate at least $3 a month, I will send you postcards while I'm out and about on my road trips. But for now, this one's in the bag.